Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Iowa Live here on CW Iowa 23. We are here this morning to save lives, and we're doing that courtesy of the American Heart Association. We're talking about CPR this morning because we're coming towards the end of CPR week, but really this is something we should be thinking about all year long. So I have some incredible guests this morning to talk about not only how we can learn how to save lives this morning, but also how our community is stepping up, courtesy of a wonderful sponsor, to how you can learn in a very simple way. So we have Wesley Franklin from Community Impact Director of the American Heart Association. Thank you so much for being here. Doug Fiore, President of Mercy College of Health Science. Thank you, sir, for being here. Samantha Sevely, she is a Mercy College nursing student. So kind of different perspectives this morning, but it's all about CPR, correct?
Absolutely. And as we're reaching towards the end of CPR, we want to encourage people to continue to take those next steps and get certified and be aware of the importance of CPR. Each year we have over 350,000 deaths from cardiac arrest that happen throughout the year. And we want to make sure people are aware when something happens like that, a cardiac arrest happens, people feel empowered to take those next steps and be able to save a life. The more that we have more attention and awareness around it, it will just empower people to take those next steps and help save somebody's life more than anything.
Yeah, knowledge is power. So if you know what you're doing, a lot of times you're going to take those steps in that action. But I feel like CPR, as someone who has taken classes throughout the years, it's something that is always kind of changing, and it sounds like it's become simpler than ever on the process you're supposed to take if you want to do CPR. One
of the courses that we offer is our hands-only CPR programs, and it's a great introduction to the full-on certification for CPR. Mainly with the hands-on CPR, we just simplify it. Call 911 and then do the immediate chest compressions, which is at 100 beats per minute, which we will do a nice little demonstration later on today for it. But it just simplifies the process and encourages people just to act more than anything.
Okay, besides having the knowledge and knowing what to do in case you're put in that situation, why should we be learning CPR? What are the statistics showing if I'm not, an EMT or someone who's professional, how could I be helping someone?
Absolutely. You know what? It's important to take action quick. If a bystander doesn't know those certain skills, the risk of survival is very low. That percentage is very low. It drops tremendously. So if we can empower people to know the steps how to save a life, it triples the expectancy big time all the way around for an individual.
So it goes back to you could be saving someone's life, and the chances, they say, are it's someone you could probably know because it's going to probably happen in your house or a friend or family member. So Doug, why is Mercy College stepping up to make sure we can continue to have access to this education?
Thanks. I mean, a lot of it has to do with Wes and the great partnership with the American Heart Association. But you know, at Mercy College, we've been providing CPR training. We provide about 2,000 courses a year, and we certify about 500 people each month in our training center. But that's the full-on CPR. What was so wonderful with this partnership was we have an opportunity to bring a CPR kiosk to Iowa, the only one in the state, that we will be placing in an undetermined location yet, but somewhere in Des Moines, high traffic area, a kiosk that can teach people in 30 seconds to a minute how to do the hands-only CPR. And through this partnership, it'll be a co-branded kiosk, Mercy College of Health Sciences and the American Heart Association. So it's really a wonderful way for us to reach further into the community and ensure, to Wes's point, that people have these skills and feel empowered.
And truly, a kiosk. So like you walk up and it has a screen, but also kind of what we see here on the living room floor, something that you can practice the compressions, and you can learn this in 30 seconds?
It's amazing. It really, really is. And it's to the Heart Association's credit to be able to figure out how to simplify this process so we're not all so afraid, so nervous to do it. It's really not hard.
It's one thing to say, call 911 and then start compressions. It's another to kind of physically do the activity so you have that comfort level.
Exactly, and the kiosk will give you that.
It will. That's amazing.
We're
okay.
so excited.
The only one in the state, coming very, very soon.
Absolutely.
Courtesy of Mercy College and, of course, the American Heart Association.
Absolutely.
So we have to love that. Samantha, as a student, a nursing student, someone who we are so thankful is wanting to dedicate her life to helping people, let's continue the conversation about CPR and why it's important and what you've seen as being a student.
Just being a student, they've made us very knowledgeable on CPR and just making us comfortable, and even to the point of being willing to show somebody or inform them of classes as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the importance of that on a regular basis.
They really get us in the lab and make sure that we focus in on those key points to saving a life.
Absolutely. Okay, so when can we find out when the kiosk is ready to go and available? I'm sure there'll be lots of press about this coming up, and we'll be on that as well. But do we have a timeline at all, or still just a little bit down the road?
When will we determine the placement particularly? We're
It
close.
will be sometime towards the end of the summer. We'll have a
so
good,
soon.
It will be soon, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, more details on that. So, but until there's a kiosk where you can literally take 30 seconds of your life, maybe refresh or learn how to do CPR, there's life-saving skills we can teach you even this morning, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we also encourage people to go to our link to further their education with CPR training. It's at cpr.heart.org.
Okay.
They have tons of great resources for people to take action and figure out how they can further their education with it as well.
Oh, I love that. So even
Absolutely.
in the comfort of your own home, if you want to look at the website,
There's
you can do that as
e-learning,
well.
online resources, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, you're putting me to the task of making sure I know what I'm doing even this morning. All right. So, Wesley, let's go to the floor here.
Absolutely.
Where you brought in some models for us to check out. And I guess first and foremost, the first thing you're supposed to do, I don't have my cell phone on me, but it's call 911, correct?
First thing, if somebody goes down from the hands-only perspective, if somebody goes down, you want to call 911, especially if they're first thing. Go ahead and get EMS here as quick as possible.
Okay.
And if they're unresponsive, you want to come down, place yourself directly to the side of the body.
All right.
And you want to interlock your hands on top and just put the heel of the palm direct center of the chest.
Does it matter, like if you're right-handed, left-handed, does
Whatever
it matter?
feels comfortable
Whatever
for
feels
you.
comfortable. Okay.
And you want to make sure your shoulders directly over the top of the chest.
And the palm there. Okay.
Palm, perfect. So most of the weight is directly on top of the chest. And so the rate that you want to go is about 100 beats per minute. So the fun song that goes along with to keep you on the pace with it is the Bee Gees Staying Alive song. Yes, I love it.
We got the tunes ramping up. Okay.
So here we go. Let's try it out.
And just down.
Perfect. To the beat of this song.
And how long are we doing this for?
A solid minute.
A solid minute?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
There you go. So
now,
that lets you know that you hit about.
I'm hearing clicking. What's going on?
So the depth that you're hitting is about 2 inches deep. So that click gives you a good indication that you're on the right pace and you're at the right depth. You're doing perfect with this.
And you really have to push.
Absolutely.
Like
So
it's one of those, don't be afraid to really put some
absolutely
muscle into this a little bit. And a minute.
Yes.
I'm kind of working up a sweat
It's a
here this
workout.
morning, Wesley. Oh my goodness.
You're doing perfect with this.
Okay. Can I switch hands? Woo! I gotta go back to the gym for a little bit. But by doing this for a full minute, kind of singing that song to your head because we want to make sure people are staying alive. Oh, where'd you go, clicker? There you go.
There you go.
Woo! You can literally save someone's life or increase their chances of when help arrives that they will.
It triples the survival rate big time.
Triples the survival rate. Oh my goodness. Are you guys disco dancing behind us?
Oh, yes.
But what we were trying to do, and I guess not, obviously you wouldn't be talking as much as I am. Do you have any tips if people are saying, I don't have the strength to do that? Is it because your whole body is over top the
That's right, and that kind of makes that leverage a little bit easier to do so you can deliver the perfect amount of compressions with these.
Woo.
It is quite the workout.
It is the workout. I'm telling you, you wouldn't think that. But again, you are going to have an opportunity to either go to a class, which is readily available at Mercy, or you can get more details with the American Heart Association by going to their website. Learn how you can do the basics of CPR online. But then again, an amazing new opportunity with a kiosk coming very, very soon where you can just stop by, refresh, or learn how to do this yourself. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Are you sweating yet?
I am. Nothing like perspiring first thing on a Friday morning, but you know what? If it's saving someone's life, that's what makes
It's well worth it.
all the difference. Okay. I think that was a minute.
Well done. Well
Oh my
done.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so I get my exercise in for the day. Okay, so recap everything that we were talking about today. How important is this? Not just CPR week today, but every day of the year.
Everybody needs to know this skill, and it's an important thing just to save a life more than anything. So using our resources, and we're very thankful for the partnership with Mercy College of Health Science, taking the next step with our CPR kiosk. A little winded. Ooh,
I know, right?
A little workout there, but CPR, everybody needs to learn this skill to save a life. So that's the important thing here, and that's we want to simplify the method so people feel empowered to take those next steps to save one.
Yeah, absolutely. And Doug, you see this empowerment every single day with the college.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yes. And to know that we can take it beyond students, healthcare providers, daycare workers, and have every person in Iowa have the opportunity to stop at this kiosk is very exciting.
Very exciting. All right, a CPR kiosk coming very, very soon. And again, Samantha, thank you for all your work and studies of becoming a nurse and helping to save lives as well. But you can be a part of that conversation by taking a class, by going online, or very soon finding out more about this CPR kiosk. The only one in the state. Going to be right here in Des Moines, helping to save lives and make sure you're a better you this morning on Iowa Live.